Hello. Hi. How you doing, Connie?
Hi, I'm fine, but you see me, I don't see anything.
Hold on. Let me see. I didn't start video yet.
Oh,
How about now? Oh, no. I pressed it twice. How about now?
no.
No? It says I'm videoing. Maybe I could share my screen. Share. No, that's not good. Is that good?
No, it's still the same thing.
Okay, hold on. Stop sharing. Stop video. I don't know if that helps. What does this do? So active speaker video. Well, give me a second here.
Okay, should I go back and try it again and see if, oh wait, something's going on now.
No, you look like you're fine. I'm just gonna try to, I think I unjoined the meeting. Now, let's see, stop share. Here we go. Let me stop sharing and start the video again. All right. So, let's see. Are you sharing your screen?
It's not coming up to do that yet. It doesn't come up until I get you. The video part. What's come up when you whatever you did says post attendee, and I don't know what that is.
That means someone afterwards, but I'm playing the video. I mean, well, it's recording, but maybe it's just not showing me. Let's see. Start video, rename.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop the video. And
Now it says launch meeting and it's searching. There. Okay, where's my stop video? Oh, my video's on.
your video's on.
I see the yoga sign, but that's.
Oh, you do? Okay,
Yeah.
a new development?
Yes.
Okay, okay, good. Okay. Okay, so if I press start video. Now, how about now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's see. So I can see you, you can see me, and we'll it'll maybe just be us. I don't see anybody else. That's awesome. Oh, your user Domino. Donna Mom, you did my class the other day.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did. Yeah, but now I figured out how to do the two-way thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, my video.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, let's make sure you can see me. Let's see.
Oh, you're at the studio, huh?
I'm at the studio because I don't know. My room is a mess. So I have a spot where I do yoga, but there's just I've been working so much. Is that good or it's not too? Should be up a little bit. We're not going to get up. You know, you've taken my class before, right? We're not going to stand up. How's that?
That's good. That's perfect.
Awesome. Okay, and then what supplies do you have? Do you have blocks and a bolster or anything like that?
You know what? I have blocks. If you give me 1 second, I'll run and get a big fat pillow.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I'm set.
Perfect. Big fat pillow.
Big fat pillow.
That's good. Okay, so we're just gonna, I don't know how you most comfortably sit, but you can take your comfortable seated position. Right now, I'm just sitting on my knees, you know, like my legs folded under me. And we're just gonna sit for a moment and gather ourselves. Thank you for joining me.
Well, thank you for doing this.
Yeah. it seems almost it's hard to get here, but and get to this place, but being here is so important, right? So just closing our eyes and paying attention to our proper alignment. So the tailbone should be reaching down, the pelvic floor and the lower abdomen tucking up and in, belly button towards the spine. Deepening the breath, allowing the breath to get deeper and slower. And as you inhale, we're going to let the heart rise up. And let the shoulders separate. And exhale. Inhale, let the heart rise up. Breathe up under the collarbones and separate the whole front of the chest. Exhale. With each breath, just think about that. Opening the upper front area, collarbones separate, shoulders come down from the ears and come away from the body. Exhale. This time we're going to inhale, collarbones, shoulders out, air lifted up, heart up, but bring the breath all the way to the top of the head. And let it roll down the back on the exhale. And then coming up the front, paying attention to all those parts. So the pelvic floor and the abdomen are lifted again. Tailbones down. Inhaling, lifting the heart. Separating the shoulders. All the way up to the top of the head. Maybe holding the breath for a moment. And exhaling, letting the breath wash down the back of the head, back of the neck. The crown of the head is reaching up and the back of the neck is nice and long. And that breath comes down the back, bringing the shoulder blades down with it, inhaling up the front. So let's just take a few more breaths like this to really let ourselves gather to ourselves to the moment. The shoulders are doing a lot of work right now, carrying the burden of everything happening, right? There's so much. Life was hard before. So just letting those shoulders fall away from the ears, opening the chest, collarbones lifting. Releasing the lips and the jaw. And let's, on our next inhale, let's sweep our arms up over the head. We'll interlace our fingers and reach our palms towards the sky. Just breathing here. Elbows reach toward each other. Upper arms come back in space next to our ears. In fact, let's bring our head back in space and bring our arms back a little more with it. Heart keep lifting on that inhale. Keeping the breath rolling over the body. Inhale. Shoulders stay down, hands go up. One more breath. Exhale. Let's drop the right hand, reach up with the left, just make a long extension, pinky toward the face, thumb moving out away from you, and then stretching out over to the side, keeping the left sit bone down on the floor or on your feet or whatever you got going on. Couple of breaths here. Let's feel free to move the head. Turn the head and look down at the floor. What does that do? Reach the arm up and over further. Open that left shoulder up and turn and look up. Inhaling. Exhaling, round the shoulders. Curve the arm down a little bit. Really stretching the shoulder blades apart on the back. Inhaling, opening up. One more time down. Up. And then just inhale all the way up. Let's bring our hands down. Are you sitting in a cross-legged or are you on your neck, like me?
Cross-legged.
Cross-legged, okay, so you're good. Why don't you switch the cross of your legs? I'm gonna give my legs a little lean right now. And then we'll come back up again. Inhale, both arms up. Interlace the fingers the opposite way, right? The uncomfortable interlace. Stretching those palms up. Heart is coming up, but keep the lower rib cage in, right? So the belly's lifted still. Pelvic floor is lifted still. Arms come back in space by the ears. Head comes back. Chin is neutral to the floor. Back, just the head back. Arms back. Breathing, pressing up to the sky. Reaching down with the tailbone. Belly button tucks in. Feel that expansion in the waist. Inhale. Exhale, we'll bring the left hand down to the left side and reach up with that right. Pinky towards the face, thumb out. And just reaching up and over. Right sit bone stays on the floor. Let's just turn the head again, looking down to that hand. And try and look up. Noticing what happens. See if we can't open that right shoulder up to the side a little bit. Open the hand, breathing, turning and looking down. Head up. Exhale, we're gonna just round down. Separate the shoulders, widen the rib cage. Exhaling, inhale, open, and look up. Heart lifts, collarbones separate, shoulders come apart. Exhale, round. Inhale, up and open. And all the way up. Great. All right, so if you're cross-legged, let me get cross-legged with you. See how we're gonna do this. Have both of your blocks handy. Let's see if that's gonna work. Maybe put them inside the cross-leggedness. Okay? We're gonna have our head resting, but we're gonna do some things with our hands. So we're gonna take our palms of our hands, we're gonna place them on the floor, but we're gonna put the fingers back. Okay, so how's that for you? Some wrist action going?
I'm sorry?
How are your wrists?
They're fine.
They're okay?
They're okay.
To lean, whether maybe we won't use the block, just lean back. Heart lifting. I want you to feel that in your wrists. Tell me when you do.
I feel it more in my fingers.
In your fingers? Okay, so keep your palms on the floor.
Okay, now I feel it in my wrist.
Now you feel it. Okay, good. Yeah, we always we want to kind of cheat the system a little bit. Oof,
right.
So don't worry about your head back so far. Just lift the chin, all right? Let's keep breathing, and we're just opening up the wrists right there, right? So separating the collarbones again, shoulders apart, this time shoulder blades coming together and down the back. Maybe the elbows are a little bit bent, that's okay, but we're just breathing here. And even though it doesn't feel good necessarily, we want to breathe into it and see if we can find any peace here. Noticing how the rest of your body is pretty comfortable, nothing to be stressed about. So we can just focus on letting those wrists, see if they can't find some relaxation, some relief. Pressing the heels down further into the floor and bring the shoulders back a little more. Breathing here. So restorative is a goal of like just letting something take a little longer, being in a pose a little longer to allow the opening to occur on its own, as opposed to moving fast through the poses. Maybe we don't always get the most out of it. A couple more breaths here. Noticing if one wrist is tighter than the other, bring those shoulders back again. Heart lifted, shoulders apart, collarbones out. And then coming back to neutral slowly, right? Ouch. I don't know, that was really slowly. Just like pick up those hands, maybe just shake them out a little bit, right? A little bit of strain and stress right there. I'm gonna do another little freaky thing right here. Bring your blocks in front of you. This time I do want you to get on your knees. And we're gonna tuck our toes underneath, okay? How is that for you?
That's fine.
That's fine?
Yes.
So see if you can't get the balls of your feet on the floor also then.
No.
Okay, so this is called broken toe, right? So the goal, similar to the wrists, is to just be here and breathe a little bit and let those toes get a little bit of new action. So bring your blocks and maybe just rest the forehead on the block so the upper body can just be resting as we try to bring the hips a little further back and breathe into the toes. Trying to get those balls of the feet, not the whole ball of the foot, but you know, just I'm sure you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I got it now.
And just sending the breath to the toes. Slowing the breath down, shoulders down and away. If you want to keep going with the wrists, you can keep them going too. Just have them by your knees and turn the fingers back. And then if this is getting easy, then you would just move your butt back in space. Slowing the breath. Noticing the breath. Relax the lips and the forehead. Shoulders away from the ears. Take deep breaths. Feeling it to your toes, just paying attention to your toes and noticing if you're able to let a little bit of tension go. Just a hair. Anything is good. Maybe you can release the arch or the instep of your foot, the heel, the Achilles tendon. Super focus on the feet right now. Just 2 more breaths. See if you can relax into it. 1 more. And then slowly lift your head. Oh, slowly tuck those toes the other way.
Oh boy.
Ouch, right?
Yeah.
Oh, but man, right? We got in there.
Yes, it did.
Got in there. That opens the rest of the body up, right? So I'm gonna move my mat to be facing you. It feels more comfortable. Like I'm a little off. So why don't we just, can you see me still?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay. Let's take our big pillow. Your pillow is bigger than mine, so I'm gonna put, you can even put the blocks underneath if you want. Let's go for a child's pose, so knees nice and wide, and bring that bolster in towards the body. Okay, but I want you to really, I'll wait for you. So is this where you're at? Okay, okay, all right. So you got that bolster tucked in, hands by the side of the bolster. Lift the heart with the breath, inhale. Shoulders down, shoulder blades together and down the spine, tailbone reaching down. Tuck the belly in, reach up with the ribs and over the bolster. Start to lay your torso on the bolster. So the low back, sacrum area should be nice and stretched out. And then just make a little, rest your cheek to one side. And as we're here, we're just breathing into the back body. Allowing the ribs to open up, tucking that tailbone down. Let's bring our shoulders down into the bolster, the pillow. That might bring your elbows a little more out to the side. That's okay. Creating a lengthening in the spine. You guys, are you with me in that? Crown of the head reaching towards the wall in front of you. Try to let the elbows release down to the floor. Shoulders away from the ears. Sit bones reaching towards the heels. Slow and deep breath. Let's turn our face to the other side. Slow and deep breaths. Couple more. Really separating the shoulder blades with the inhale. Letting the head rest in the pillow. Where are you holding tension? Maybe in the feet?
Probably, yes.
Huh?
Yes. That.
Two more breaths. The hip creases, the thighs. Noticing how much we use other parts of our body to hold us in a position, right? How do we just let it all go? And on your next inhale, we'll just gently press up. We're going to, now, let's move it, if you have the blocks, let's move them out of the way. We'll just have the pillow. And we're gonna stick both knees over to the right side. We're gonna bring this bolster in towards the head on the left, yeah. But we're gonna turn the body towards the bolster. Yeah, there you go, yes. One hand on either side of the bolster. Palms can be on the floor. And we're gonna just try to, just using your elbows, your arms into the floor, press into the floor like if you were doing a good down dog, right? So you're using your shoulders, You're using your arms, you're pressing into the floor. You're trying to get your upper torso, your shoulders square with the bolster. So turning like you're deep into a twist. Inhale. Exhale, reaching the belly button out and over. Chest down. Face to the left. Resting all the way down on the bolster. So your face is turning away from your knees. And then you can bring your arms down, elbows out. But maybe that left arm is working a little bit to help you twist deeper into the twist. The right arm has nothing to do. Let it relax. Now take your attention to the left hip and the left outer thigh. Breathe into it and let it relax. Now how about the neck between the shoulder blades? The back of the neck. We're just breathing. Now I want you to not move your torso, but bring your hands like again, like if you were gonna do a chaturanga, you've got your hands next to your ribs. Press up a little bit. Inhale, twist further into the other side, and then rest down again. Let your arms relax, elbows down. Different people feel this in different areas. I feel it in my neck, my shoulders, my shoulders are resistant. So I breathe into them. We're laying on the floor, so the body doesn't need to fight against the floor. I mean, it wants to. Let's deepen our exhale. All the way out, belly button into the spine, complete exhale, no air left in the body. Inhale. Exhale again. Completely belly into the spine. Inhale. One more exhale. Relaxing the neck. Inhale. Gently bring our hands by our ribs again. Turning your face neutral, pressing up. We're going to stay here. We're going to turn the bolster across. We're going to tuck it in again. Well, we want it to end up in our waistline. So, and bring a block towards your head up here. So this time we're going to just reach up and out over the pillow. We want it to be in our waistline, between the ribs, as evenly between the ribs and the hip as possible. And we're just going to rest down. Hopefully you get a nice deep stretch all along the right side. How's that?
That's good.
Okay, so then use your block if you want, or give your head in your hands, just whatever's comfortable for your head. I'm going to put my head in my hands. So notice if your knees, if they're together or apart. I don't think it matters. Actually, leave the right leg bent and close up to the bolster, the pillow. But let's play with our right leg. Let's stretch it out. Straight out. And let's bring our right arm up and over the head.
Which way are you doing?
Huh?
I'm seeing which way you're doing your hand. I'm going to put this
on the bolster, just the top side is just extended. Leg and, can you see me or not really?
Oh, I can see you better this way. Yeah, I see you fine.
Okay, there you go, yeah. So the pillow, can you scooch it down toward your hip a little bit? It looks a little too high. There, yes. There you go, yeah. Yeah, better?
Better.
A little deeper on that right side?
Uh-huh.
Okay, good, yeah, that's what we want. Okay, good. And then that right arm comes up and over, just over, and let it touch the floor above your head. Is your right leg extended out?
Yes.
Okay. You can let your knee rest on your left foot. So again, take your attention to your left hip and left outer thigh. Right? We're working hard to stay in position. We don't have to. We're laying on the floor. Closing the eyes. Now, what I'd like you to think about is your fingertips are on the floor. Maybe your fingertips are just ever so slightly pulling so that you're getting a deeper stretch. And then we'll take that right arm and let's do some arm circles. So on an inhale, we take an inhale here. And on our exhale, we'll round it around the back. Inhale around to the front and up. Exhaling around to the back. Inhaling front. Releasing the left shoulder and arm against the floor. Don't let it hold tension there. And then we'll change directions. Once you're at the top, inhale. Exhale down around the front. Inhaling as we come up the back. Exhaling down the front. And the next time we come up around the back, I want you to bend your elbow and rest your hand on the back of your head. And I just want you to open the body so that right shoulder opens to the sky a little bit. Left hip and left thigh releasing down. Right knee in the left foot. Hopefully you're feeling a nice deep stretch all along the side of the right side of your body.
Yes, I am.
Yes, you are. Good. Nice. Breathe deep. Go back to the left side. I don't mean move your body. I mean take your attention to that left hip where it's meeting the floor and where it's arguing with you, or at least mine's arguing with me. Opening the body. Letting the shoulders open. Feeling the whole body open up all the way maybe. Yeah, let's take it all the way out. So both hands behind the head, elbows out. That feels really good. I'm like, oh, that's nice. Try to release the right leg. The right thigh. And release the right hip all the way down to the right side. Turn your face towards the right. And move your left shoulder down away from your ear. Couple more breaths, and that will feel really nice and complete right about now. Feeling the breath move through the whole body. Exhale. All right, just slowly, gently coming back. Fetal position. Pressing the body up. Ooh. Oh, that side feels good.
Yes, it does.
I'm all happy right now. Okay, let's see. We want to just, you can leave the bolster behind you. Roll your knees up and around. We're going to do the other side. Okay, we're good. And then this time, remember we did this. This might not be too easy this time. We'll see. Oh, we had the blocks, or maybe you didn't have the blocks under your bolster. I don't know.
I did.
Bring that bolster nice and tight. One hand on either side of the bolster. There you go. Yeah, let's see. Knee down. Let's have both knees together, kind of closer. There you go. You know, one's going to fall off a little bit. That's fine. The top one's fine if it comes down. All right, so we're pressing our hands into the floor. Moving the torso towards the bolster, towards the pillow. Even like take your left hand, press that pillow down, lift your belly up and over the pillow. Yep, yep. And then resting down, turning the face away from your knees. And if your left knee comes for, needs to slide down, that's fine. Just be comfortable. Don't strain anything. Maybe the right elbow is on the floor. Might help keep you a little deeper into the twist. So just a little pressure on that right elbow. Let the left side relax completely. Shoulders down away from the ears, and we're breathing. We're really paying attention to the breath. The gift of the breath. Always there, always available. Requires nothing from us. Asks for nothing. And yet giving us so much. What is it, like a month without food, we're good. Days without water, we're good. We got like 2 or 3 minutes without breath, and that's it. Resting your head. Bring the hands back a little bit. Let's press up and away. We're going to turn a little deeper into that twist. Really get into the right hip right here. Press the floor away, and then press the torso back down. And again, if you want to take it a little deeper, that right elbow into the floor, shoulder Pressing into elbow, pressing into floor, just presses you deeper into the twist. Don't do it if it's too much, just resting. Everything else is resting. Left shoulder is just resting down, left elbow on the floor. Relax the back of the neck. Trying not to hold the face up. Paying attention to the right hip, outer right thigh. Releasing the neck, the lips, the jaw. Let the tongue come away from the roof of the mouth. Couple more breaths here. Last one. Bring your arms, your hands to other side of the bolster, pressing up, away gently, moving those blocks out of the way, and bring the both pillow across. I'm gonna add my blanket. Mine's not as big. I want it to be bigger. All right, so really pressing our body up and over, right side, tucking that pillow down away from your ribs. Yeah, so you get most of it is in the soft part of the body. There we go. Oh yeah. Actually, I'm gonna put my head in my hand again. How are you? You okay?
That's great. Feels good.
So if the pillow is kind of under your hip bone, try to squish the top, try to squish it up a little bit so that the whole soft part of the body is getting a stretch. So where are you holding any tension? Is it in the neck, the hands?
The neck.
The hand?
The neck.
The neck, yeah. So breathing there, sending the breath to the neck. Reach out through the crown of the head. Reach the shoulders down and away. Elongate the neck. Send the breath down the back of the spine. Taking your attention to the right hip and outer right thigh. Try to release it. And then let's reach our left arm up and over the head, extended, and then we'll extend the left leg out just to get deeper in this stretch. Maybe the fingertips are causing a little pressure to pull the torso towards your hand a little bit. Rest your left knee in the instep, insole, whatever, the arch of your right foot. So this maybe is in the armpit, the rib cage. Relax the neck again, come back to the neck. Bring your left shoulder away from the ear. And then take another breath. We're going to do our arm circles. So take an inhale. And exhale, bring that top arm down the back. Nice and slow. Inhale up the front. Exhale down the back. Inhale up the front. Paying attention to that right hip, right thigh. Don't let it hold tension again. Laying on the floor, it doesn't need to do anything. One more to the back. Exhale down. Inhale up to the front. Exhale down the front. Inhale up around to the back. Really kind of getting into the whole shoulder girdle there. Breathing into it and noticing where your range of motion is. Moving your shoulder down and away when the hand comes down by the hip. Let it come up by the ears when the shoulder is up. Just the whole arm and shoulder structure moving. Release the waistline, the hips. And then on our next one, we're going to bring that hand, the left hand behind the head. Keep that left elbow up. Relax the right hip and thigh, and the body kind of rolls backward a little bit. I'm going to open the left shoulder to the sky, bringing the left elbow towards the floor behind us. So the pectoral muscles ought to be feeling something about now. Release that right hip, the right thigh. Let your hips roll back towards the left side. And noticing what's happening in the body, just breathing. Letting the left butt aim towards the floor, the left elbow coming out and opening. Full stretch across the front of the body. Breathing up into those collarbones, again, separating them like we did earlier in class. And just letting it come back to that right hip, right thigh, right hip. Let go. Face towards the left. All the way open. Couple of breaths in this extreme place. Extreme, but not extreme, right? Just open, vulnerable, and safe at the same time. Right hip, right thigh. Breathe into it. Relax the lips. 2 breaths here. Fully open. 1 more, actually. Feel the life moving through you with the breath. Exhale. And inhale. Coming back to lay on our side. Slowly moving torso towards the mat. Super slow. Taking very good care of that left hip, the tailbone, the sacrum. A lot just happened. Hands to the mat, pressing the torso up and away. Woo.
That felt
Maybe
really
outside the pillow for a second. Let's just press the heart up, shoulder blades back and down. My right hip is right hip's still arguing and trying to hold me up. How much arguing? All right, let's come to neutral. Let's see, we got a few more minutes. Do we dare take broken toe again? Do you want to do it?
Sure.
You do?
Sure.
Okay, you're brave. Okay, good. Okay, let's grab our bolster. In fact, let's do it with a little more wide knee, like if we were going to be in child's pose. I don't know. We're going to experiment, okay? And we'll have our bolster to keep us safe. Bring a block underneath if you want. And then butt comes up, toes go under. And just hang out. Trying to let those balls of the feet kind of come back in space. Hips come back in space. You can rest on one cheek or the other. Reaching the hips back. And noticing the feet, right? Like as we kept coming back to the hip and the thigh, the feet are resistant. The soles of the feet. My big toe on the left side is like, you've got to be kidding. Spread your toes apart. See if you can't get all your toes on the floor while you're pressing the ball of your foot back in space. Breathing into the toes. Feeling the expansion in the feet. Couple of more breaths. One more. And exhale. Oh, untuck those toes.
Oh.
Try not to cramp. We're just entertaining ourselves, Connie. That's what we're doing. All right. I had an idea and it left me. Okay. Okay. One more crazy idea. Turn sideways on your mat. And just bring everything with you. We're gonna do frog. You familiar with frog?
Yes.
How you
I
feel?
know frog.
What?
Did you ask me if I knew frog?
Yeah.
Yes, I know frog.
Okay. I figured you did. Do you like frog?
Not particularly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know us yogis, we have to do the hard thing, right?
Right.
You have to go for it. That's why you do TRX all the time. I know you. All right, so we're in this, and we're trying to be nice to ourselves because our knees are your knees are on the mat, so they're soft, right?
Right.
Okay. So now take our elbows and press our butt back in space. That's it. Wherever, you know. Find the place that it's a little too much, but not quite enough. The toes are out. And see if you can, just try to let your tailbone and your hips melt down a little bit. If it's too easy, you can move your feet outward and you can stick your butt back in space. Remember when we were 5 and we could do this?
Oh, yes.
I'm convinced that yoga is the fountain of youth.
Let's hope so.
So let's see, we're thinking about our thighs. The top of our thighs might be arguing with us.
Yes, they are.
Send some breath in there. The inner thighs, the glutes, the hip creases. All the rest of the body can be resting. The neck, the lips, the shoulders, the arms, the torso. And with each breath, you might find yourself able to melt a little deeper in. Or maybe every other breath, or every third breath. And then there's a breath that says, no, no, no. Let's just take 2 more breaths. One more. And then bring your elbows back. Press into maybe your hands down by your thighs. Lifting up.
Oh, boy.
Wait a minute. And just make yourself comfortable for your Shavasana. We'll take a happy baby. Yeah, happy baby. So when you're in a happy baby, I want you to lift your head and bring your chin into your chest. I want you to elongate your neck and reach the crown of your head up behind you, and then rest your head back down with a nice long neck and the chin still in. Shoulders down towards the floor, pulling those knees down, and then bring your tailbone down toward the floor also. Oh yeah. Now keep breathing. Toes toward the top of your head. You got it, girl. That's it. Breathe. Again, neck long, shoulders down, tailbone down, knees down, toes towards your top of your head. Breathe here. One more breath, one more time around in the circle. Relax the lips. Hug your knees in nice and tight. Stretch out. Make yourself comfy, warm, cozy. Arms out by the side, palms towards the sky. Feet just resting out. Wiggle your shoulder blades underneath you a little bit so your heart can be lifted. Press into your upper arms and your shoulders a little bit, lifting your butt up off to the floor, that you have to press into your heels. And then let your butt come back down to the floor so it's completely neutral. Chin down, long neck. There you go, beautiful. Just letting the lips go. Release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Collarbones separate. Hips melting down. Thighs melting down. The floor is there. The earth is holding you. Nothing needs to be working. You are completely supported in this life. Letting anything that's on your shoulders be outside. Remove it. Feel the lightness. The carefree. The easier days and easier times. All is well right here and right now. Allowing your breath to deepen. Wiggling your fingers and your toes, wrists and ankles. Maybe stretching your arms up above your head, legs and feet out. Nice deep inhale. Then hug your knees into your chest. Rolling over onto your right side. One more breath here. Using your palm of your left hand, press yourself up to a seated position. And we'll take one Om together to close the class. Here you go. Palms together at heart center. Lift your heart to meet your thumbs. Inhale. Om. thank you for the gift of your presence in this class today, Connie, and for your dedication to yourself, your love of yourself, and the gifts that you are giving to the world by continuing your practice throughout this time. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you, dear. So wonderful. It's kind of really wonderful to be. I had one person last night too.
Did you?
I did, and it's lovely. It's just like a private class, right?
It's great.
It's really great. Yeah. So anyway, have a beautiful day.
You as well. Thank
Thanks.
you again.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.